Derivative Application, Unit 2, Tangents and Normals. Here's question number 6. If y equals to u cube plus u square minus 1, where u equals to 1 over 1 minus x, determine dy by dx at x equals to 2. Now here we have a composite function, right? So we're given y as a function of u and u as a function of x. So dy dx can be written as dy du plus du dx, right? So that is the chain rule which this is times. That is the chain rule which we are going to apply to get our answer, right? So we have the function y equals to u cube plus u square minus 1, and we can find what dy du is, which is 3u square plus 2u minus 0. So we can write 3u square plus 2u. Now another important thing is that we want to find dy dx at x equals to 2. So well, when x is 2, what is u equals to? So that we can figure out what this is. So let's find out what is u when x equals to 2, right? So what we will do here is that we'll write u equals to 1 over 1 minus x, which is 2. And that gives us a value of 1 over 1 minus 2 is minus 1, and that is minus 1. So at x equals to 2, u equals to minus 1. Do you see that? So what we will do is, we'll try to find the value of dy over du when u is minus 1. So we say dy over du when u equals to minus 1 is equals to 3 times minus 1 square plus 2 times minus 1. And that gives us minus 1 square is plus 1, so we get 3, and 2 times minus 1 is minus 2, the value is 1. So we have dy du equals to 1, right? So let me write dy du equals to 1 for x equals to 2, right? Or u equals to minus 1, correct? So we have done half of the question. The next half is, let's find what is du over dx, correct? So let's do du dx this time. So du over dx is equals to, we can apply the quotient rule, right? You could also write this as 1 minus x to the power of minus 1 and apply, yes, power rule. Now we'll apply quotient rule for the time being. So it is 1 minus x whole square, and derivative of 1 is 0, so 0 times anything will be 0, minus 1 time derivative of this function, which is minus 1. So we basically get here du by dx is equals to minus times minus is plus, so get 1 over 1 minus x whole square. Now what is du over dx for x equals to 2? So we'll plug in 2 here and get our answer. So get 1 over 1 minus 2 whole square, and that gives us 1 over minus 1 whole square, and that is just the number 1. So we know dy over du over dx for x equals to 2 is 1. So what is dy dx? So we can find dy dx at x equals to 2 as equals to product of these two, right? It is product of dy du times du dx. Now we found dy du for x equals to 2 was 1. So we get 1 here times the other one. So the answer is 1. Correct? So we get our solution as dy dx for the given composite function is 1. Right? So that is the answer. So the answer is dy dx for x equals to 2 is equals to the number 1. Okay? Thank you.